What's up, y'all? It's your boy Alex, and welcome to the Rodeo. We're back here again. I have with me a very special guest, the one, the only TSO JRag. What's up? What's up? How you doing?
What's good with it, man? I'm chilling like a motherfucker.
Yeah?
Good Thursday, y'all. I'm laid back.
Hey, man, appreciate you stopping by.
Appreciate y'all for having me, man.
For sure, for sure. So, first time here, I want to get to know you a little bit. Where you from, bro?
Shit, I'm from Waco, Texas. I say about an hour, 30 minutes south of Dallas.
Yeah. East Waco, right?
East Waco. Small town.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's out there with Baylor and shit.
Damn.
Yeah.
So as somebody like me that has never gone to Waco, explain to me, what can I expect? Talk to me about East Waco.
East Waco. Okay, so East Waco, we ain't got a lot of opportunities over there. Like, basically, we ain't got no restaurants,
Damn.
It ain't no restaurants on East Side. It ain't none on the East Side. So, shit, it's basically, like, shit, poverty-stricken. But, they starting to have, like, gentrification and shit. They starting to change it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, and buy everything up.
How far is, you said Baylor from there?
Mm-hmm.
How far is it from?
East Waco?
Yeah, like.
Shit, they just moved the stadium to East Waco, the football stadium.
Oh, shit.
So, yeah, it's like it's right on the,
yeah.
the bank, the bank of the river and shit.
Got you. And then it's funny because off camera, we were talking about that. I thought you were coming from Waco.
Yeah.
But you told me now you stay here in Dallas, correct?
For sure. Hell yeah.
So why did you move over here to Dallas? What made you say let me actually like stay over here?
Shit, like, how some sharks have to like upgrade to bigger tanks?
Yeah.
And like, they'll die if they stay in a smaller tank.
Exactly. You don't
or
grow.
Like, it's like a shark in a fish tank. I needed like an ocean. I needed more elbow room. I needed more growth space. Shit like that to grow in, because like once it's like stagnant. Once you get to a certain point, it's like it's over with. Everybody know you. Everybody, I needed more room for growth. So I decided to make the move over here.
Got you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so talk to me about a little bit about you growing up. How were you as a kid? What type of kid were you growing up?
As a kid,
yeah.
See, first off, as a kid, when I was young, I loved sports. You know what I'm saying?
All sports, or what type of sports? Or
all
what were you
sports,
into?
All sports, football. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, real athletic shit like that.
You were good too, or what's up?
Yeah, I was straight. I was decent shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love sports and shit. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I used to always be running, dibbing and dabbing. Like, I'm the youngest of five.
Oh, shit.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like 4 years younger from the next child. So I'm like the baby. So
the baby.
I used to be like 7, 8, 9. You feel me? Running around with my brothers at like 12, 13. You feel me? So I'm doing the average shit a 7, 8-year-old wouldn't be doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You trying to keep up with them and stuff?
I'm keeping up with them. They trying to make me stay and shit. I wasn't having it.
Yeah.
Shit like that.
Okay, so it seems like a lot of influence from your siblings and stuff like that. Was that also why you got into the music, or why did you get into the music?
Most definitely. Family played a big role.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I had a whole lot of family that rapped and shit, and it was like right there, like a nigga can touch it. I always had like studios around.
Oh,
so,
shit.
Yeah, small shit like that. So shit, yeah, I just jumped in.
And you weren't never like nervous to make a track or do music? You just were like more excited, or how did it feel actually like recording yourself first? Because it's one thing being a fan of music, and then it's another like actually writing a track or spitting a verse and making your own music type shit.
And when I first made a song, it was weird hearing myself through the speakers and shit.
Yeah.
But shit, like I became addicted to it. It's like crack, bro.
Yeah.
And like you hear your first song and you just want to make more songs. More songs, and then like the last one you make gonna get old. So you need new music. And like people always ask me like, what's your favorite song? And I always answer to them like, my favorite song is always the last song I made.
Got you.
Cause it's the newest, it's the freshest.
Yeah.
And I feel like all my songs are equal to me. Like, so I feel like the freshest one is like the best, cause it's like new. It's like a new pair of shoes or something.
Damn.
For sure.
That's dope. So how did your close friends and family take it whenever you started taking this shit serious? In the sense, like, I have a little brother because I'm the oldest, and whenever my little brother would try to do shit with me, I'll be like, man, back off this shit. Like, I want to do my own thing. But like, at the end of the day, of course, you see, like you said, your family, they're doing this, and you're like, man, I'm trying to get in the mix as well. How did they take it?
Shit.
Were they supportive or?
Yeah, they were. Yeah.
Okay.
They was most definitely supportive. They really be like with me. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever I'm gonna do, they be with me. So it's like shit. Yeah, I just just stuck my head in. Just got busy with it for sure.
Okay, so Waco, you're making music now. How is the scene over there? I've seen recently there's been a rise in artists from Waco.
For sure.
But you as an up and coming artist, how would you describe the scene? Let me know about that.
Man, Waco going crazy like a motherfucker right now. You know what I'm saying? It's like we're at a spot to where you can't even deny it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know what I'm saying? You can't even deny it. It's like we on the rise shit. And then like we got major artists, but we got a whole bunch of unsigned artists such as myself and a lot more other artists. Like we got a whole bunch of talent out there for the size of the city. So you know what I'm saying? We just trying to put some shit together. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got like no what you call it? Like we ain't got like we have podcasts and shit, but we ain't got it. Like we ain't got none out there. We just be like no platforms.
Yeah. So it's like straight up, you gotta out hustle everybody, you gotta outwork everybody type shit.
Just gotta grind. It ain't nothing but just producers and videographers.
Damn.
That's it.
And that's what you gotta work with.
That's it.
Damn. Okay,
just
so
grinding.
How would you say, like you mentioned, of course I've seen the rise of Waco artists, the major cosigns that a lot of artists are getting. So Dallas Fort Worth, do you have a good mix here in the Dallas Fort Worth area in the sense of like working with certain artists, videographers? Now that you're here, are you more in touch with working with other people, or are you still just focused on you and building from there?
Most def, bro. I'm planning on working with everybody. I'm planning on working with everybody. I'm trying to, I'm really need to do more like as far as like like networking and finding shit out, so I can find out who I need to work with as far as the videographers and shit like that. But hell yeah, I'm planning on working with everybody, bro.
Got you.
Hell yeah.
That's dope. And do you ever feel any pressure in the sense of like with the people that you work with? Because I've seen you have major features. So like, do you get in the booth and be like, man, I gotta fucking drop some fucking fire, or do you just see it as like, man, it's another rapper just like me type shit? Like, I know I got the bars to keep up with that person.
Shit, I'll say it's both.
Okay.
It's both. Hell yeah, cause like shit, you always wanna like be kind of competitive a little bit.
Yeah.
But you always realize like they just a regular person too at the end of the day. But
yeah,
you always want to be competitive a little bit.
Yeah, you ain't trying to get burned on your own song though.
Nah, none of that.
Fuck that.
Yeah, you gotta walk it.
Yeah. Okay. So right now, what's the game plan for you? I did see you dropped the project last year. What's the game plan for this year?
This year is consistency, and investing. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that play a big role. Consistency, investing, and network. You know what I'm saying? And it's not just only investing. It's like investing your money in the right places. Because you could
Explain that.
Okay, like someone with 10,000 can get out of here. It's like someone with 10,000 to invest could blow up with that 10.
Yeah.
And someone with $250,000 could put all of their money in the wrong places, the places that don't mean nothing, buying shit that don't matter, buying shit that the label wouldn't buy. While the 10,000 dude put that small 10,000 to the right places to be able to do major things.
Yeah.
And over succeed the 10 because he just like he knew where to put his coins, So it's like I feel like that play a big role. You know what I'm saying? Like certain people might think it's like really it's no certain way to get in. Yeah. So I can't just say like what or this and that, but like that's what make it so hard. That's why I can't say like what exactly to do.
Yeah, because there's not like a set blueprint of like, okay, this is the next step and this is the next step. Sometimes motherfuckers get a one hit and then you're on top already. Sometimes it's a slow grind and shit like that. Like you said, you just gotta know how to. I feel like one of the major things is you talked about it, networking. And people sometimes they talk about like, oh, it's who you know out here. But it's a lot about also who knows you. Because, a motherfucker could you could know somebody, but if they don't know you, they're not gonna throw you that alley-oop and shit like that. So
most definitely.
So it seems like the way that you carry yourself, you know, the business, it has to be right type shit. You know, you're not just bullshitting out here and stuff like that. So let's talk about the project, Life of a Trapper. Talk to me about the project. What was your mindset going into it? Because you had been dropping singles, back-to-back hot fire singles, and then you dropped the project. Talk to me about the project, man.
Shit. Life of a Trapper.
Yeah.
Man, I put some work in that bitch, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I feel like it's a good body of project. I mean, it's a good body of work.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we got all type shit on there. We
versatile.
We got the club shit, we got the turn shit, we got the female shit,
Yeah.
we got the stepping on shit. So I feel like, you know, I just jumped around a lot for him and shit and dibbed and dabbed and shit. So shit, yeah. I feel like going into that, I had a lot on my mind. I was all over the place.
Okay.
So shit, that's why I came with that approach. I had so much shit to think about and so much ways to express myself. So I had to just express myself in different type of ways.
Yeah. How did you decide what tracks went on the project? Because I feel like as artists, y'all be knocking out songs back to back type shit, and it's like once you have to put, like you said, a good body of work, how do you decide what goes on there?
Shit, that's a good question, but how I decide is like it's like the title of the project and how I wanna, like, the vibe that I wanna push off.
Yeah.
And it's like, I don't know. That's a good question. I just go off how I feel. Yeah, I feel like this song should go with how I want this album to feel, or you know, like shit like that. But shit, I don't really know. Shit,
Yeah, you just go with your gut.
I just go with my gut.
Yeah. That's true. Sometimes that's the only thing you need, because you know, lots of outside environment stuff could influence you, but like you said, you're the one. This is your project. Ain't nobody else could tell you better type shit. So currently independent. The team. Do you have a team behind you? Is this, you know? Do you have a manager, or like what's the situation with that?
Shit, right now. Shit, I ain't got no manager or nothing, but shit, I got a team behind me.
Got it.
You know,
Explain that.
You know, we on this Trap Mafia shit. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot of shit to show, a lot of shit to push, and I feel like shit, I ain't at the time to where I need a team. You know what I'm saying? I feel like shit, we ain't having enough motion right now for us to need a team.
Yeah.
I feel like I need to build my motion up. Or it go hand in hand, but I feel like right now we got a lot of more grinding to do. You know?
Yeah, so you're pretty much, and that's good. Like, it seems like you're reasonable as an artist type shit, in the sense of like, sometimes somebody comes out, they want everything at once, and then they get it, they don't know what the fuck to do with it.
At all.
And you know, it seems like you've been making music, but you still understand the game as well.
For sure.
You know, because a lot of motherfuckers, they come out swinging, bro. They ain't hitting nothing after that, and then you get burnt out. Next thing you know, you're like, man, fuck this rap shit, fuck this shit. So that's good. That's good. It seems like you have a good, like, foundation behind you. Like you said, maybe not the full team assembled right now, but the foundation is there.
Most definitely.
And I see it like in the social media, the streaming. You're at what, like 2,500 streaming monthly on Spotify, right?
Most definitely.
And then the views on YouTube, that's crazy too, because like lots of people out here, you know, the IG following will be crazy. You check their streaming, you check the other shit, it's like fucking trash, bro. Like, what the fuck? So do you keep up with all these things in the sense of being an artist? Like, okay, my views, I'm making sure that they're hitting the numbers streaming wise. Do you keep up with everything like this, or are you just that type of person that just makes the art?
Shit, I just make the art, bro. Yeah, I don't keep up with all that, because you keeping up with all that, I feel like that puts you in a box, and it like, you know, like it make you stuck or some shit in the past or something. You know, we going forward. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like you can promotion it, but like worrying about like the views or something, I feel like that's how one-hit wonders are made. Yeah. To where you just like push one song and you get stuck on this one song, and you be on it for like 6-7 months, a year. Yeah. It's like I don't know. It's like you gotta let the fans. I feel like you should let the fans fall in love with it. That's true. Instead of you just pushing it down someone's throat, because that'll make you into like a one-hit wonder, and they won't want to listen to nothing else from you. Yeah, that's true. That's a good point, honestly.
But it's still major to see the work being received by the fans. You could say, like you said, the art at the end of the day is art, but like for people to really fuck with it, you probably think about it like, damn, bro, like motherfuckers really listening to me, like that's some wild shit type shit.
Yeah.
So the project you talked about, the versatility, tell the truth. It was more like you said, for the female type shit.
Yep.
Talk to me about that lane. Is that something you were just playing with and see how the people liked it, or in the future are you gonna do also like that type of music? Because there's a lot of money once you get the females behind you, man. They take a song and us dudes will fuck with it type shit, but the girls will just like replay that shit all the time. So is this something that you've been thinking about also, getting into that lane to make those type of tracks and stuff like that, or were you just vibing off of that?
To be honest, bro, my first mixtape, it's called A Trapper's Mentality. You feel me? So I dropped that 10 songs, all bangers.
Yeah.
And I didn't have no female songs.
Yeah.
So after I dropped it, I had like 4 or 5 female fans like hit me up telling me like, damn, you don't have no female songs on it. So I'm thinking like, damn, I gotta cater to the women.
That's true.
So I'm feeling like shit, my next tape, I got y'all, you feel me?
Yeah.
So shit, I feel like that's was the motivation from that.
Yeah, because making universal music, man, there's
everything.
a lot of money, a lot of success, because it's 50% of population right there for sure.
Most definitely.
So they fuck with it, man. Especially girls, like I said, they be replaying that shit back
Like
to
a
back
kid.
to back.
Like a kid to do.
Yep.
Replay button on that bitch.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Who would you say are some of the influences that you have as an artist? Who do you listen to?
Who do I listen to?
Yeah.
I really like old school artists.
Okay.
And old school artists and like underground artists.
Give me your top 5.
Top 5 old school artists of all time.
Yeah.
Shit, I really ain't got no order or no real list for real, like no solid list. But I say like Trill Fam.
Oh.
I say like UGK. I say like shit. Like like couple Houston rappers, Zero and shit. Like shit like that.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah, shit like that.
So you fuck with the Houston vibe for sure.
Yeah, Texas for sure. The whole Texas. Majority of like the whole Louisiana. You know what I'm saying? I really can't think of nothing off the head though. That's crazy, but yeah, I fuck with a lot of shit though. But shit, yeah, I really like the old school shit.
And why do you like that old school type of music in the sense of compared to now, and what are you hearing?
It's only because I'm so different. I don't like listening to what everybody else is listening to. You're like, you riding down the highway and you hearing the number 1 single. Why the fuck I'm listening to it? I just heard it 36 times last night in the club.
Yep.
Then I'm finna hear it tomorrow at the cookout. Why the fuck why I'm listening to this? Like, I love changes and shit. So I don't want to be listening to what everybody listening to. I'm always listening to like some other shit.
I feel like old school music also had way more messages and game.
Most definitely.
Than lots of the new
Most definitely. Now it's all about just rhyming.
Yeah.
It's like making sense don't matter.
Yeah.
Making sense now don't matter a little bit in rap, and I feel like that's just my opinion. But shit, it ain't nothing major. I mean, it's still art at the end of the day.
Yeah.
It ain't nothing major wrong with it. I'm just saying like, because it'll still be a good song. But back then, like, a good song, like it had a meaning. But now you can make a good song and you be all over the place. Like you can rhyme about this, then rhyme about that, then rhyme about that, and that's all 3 different things. First you was talking about getting money, now you talking about spinning on the block, and now you talking about, it's weird. Back then it was like, they had they Get Money songs. They had matter of fact, they had the whole Get Money album.
Yeah.
Just for Get Money. Then they had the Killing album. Then they had the album for the ladies, the whole album. Cause back then you had to play the mixtape. Like they used to play it from 1 all the way to whatever.
The whole track list.
Yeah, and they used to be like, that number 9, my shit. Yeah, put it on number 9. Like,
damn,
so the whole tape had to bang back then. So shit. Hell yeah. It was more like organized. Like it was organized. Now it's just everything. You can talk about sex, money, murder, and all in the same tape. For sure.
Also, like I feel like the storytelling was different too with the old school music.
Most
It kind of painted the picture of the song that the artist was talking about. Like you said, now it seems like you put a good beat, talk about sex, drugs, and murder, and man, you might get you a good song.
It's a hit.
So with street music, I feel like the street artists kind of took over that wave that we had from like SoundCloud in the sense of like 2016 to probably like 2019. What are your thoughts about like real street dudes making street music now, and that we're not in that era of like, the hair, different hair color, tattoos on the face, and like you said, talking about just gibberish and shit like that.
Shit, violence gonna always sell. Violence gonna always sell. That's forever.
Yeah.
Shit, they was making violent music in the 90s.
Yeah.
Hot Boys, BG, like this ain't no new shit. They got songs in the 80s that's like that, like, you had the gangster shit, as far as, but you saying like as far as the rap.
Yeah,
shit.
like it seemed like for a little bit of a while, like the SoundCloud wave was kind of like, on top. And then it went back to, you saw the Pooh Shiesties, Big Scar, ESTGs, like they started taking over and shit. I feel like you said, old school music, there's a different type of like storytelling, different vibe, game being given and stuff like that. And we're gonna have, probably when this comes out, the album will be out already. Kendrick Lamar is gonna drop.
Legend.
I feel like he's gonna bring a whole different wave again now of like you said, the conscience type of rap. What are your thoughts about that? Like the different areas now that hip hop is on with conscience and the like you said, the drugs and the street music and the different type of music. Do you like the area that hip hop is on?
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it because shit, it's 7 billion people, bro. So we need like different lanes, different genres. I feel like that's the plus. Like back then, it wasn't as many lanes. Like it wasn't as many like. Now it's like R&B singers. Now it's like it's just more genres. Like they create genres every fucking day. Like so it's like I feel like it's more lanes for different people to love music. So I feel like it's a plus for music in a whole, not just hip hop.
Yeah,
just all types of music.
That's true. Where do you see music 10 years from now?
Shit, even 100 more genres. Like you got people coming out that ain't even sound. Man, I seen a nigga sound like a mosquito or something.
What the fuck?
I seen a dude came out sound like a mosquito and
just buzzing in this bitch.
Man, I'm talking about you can type mosquito rap on YouTube and a motherfucking mosquito dude gonna pop up. You hear me? And he getting millions of views.
Damn.
But shit, you can't blame the rap game. This is the internet. This is part of it. If you're not part of it, you against it. If you against it, you not with it.
Yeah.
If you're not with it, you ain't gaining nothing. So shit, you got to get with it, like, or get lost.
Yeah.
So shit, I like it. I fuck with it. In 10 years now, I feel like it's gonna be even more crazier.
Yeah. More mixture of genres, more mixture of all this shit.
Of the SoundCloud rappers, they gonna come back on the scene. They wave gonna get crazy. I mean, they been crazy, but shit, it's gonna go crazy. For sure. 10 years.
Damn, for real though. Where do you see yourself 5 years from now?
5 years from now?
Yeah.
I feel like I see myself being like a businessman, not just an artist.
What type of business are you trying to get into?
Shit, multi-businessman.
Okay.
I want like 30 businesses, bro. I want to be doing so much shit that my head be hurting.
Good problems to have.
Yeah.
Type shit.
Trying to be answering all type of phone calls.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it just like shit. My vision, my shit don't stop. So I can't just say I want to own a McDonald's. That's it. Nah, I want to own a McDonald's. I want to own apartments. I want to do this, plumbing business. I want to do that.
Yeah.
Retail business, car washes. I want to be like doing a lot of shit. Like I ain't got no end. It ain't no ceiling to it, bro. So I just can't tell you like what exactly I want to do. I want to do everything. Like you can show me some shit and I'll get on it. Like you feel me? So shit, I feel like I'll learn more as I grow.
Yeah.
So 5 years from now, I feel like shit, I should be learning a lot so I can grow. That's that much.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. So for you, do you see music as the pretty much opening the door to all those ventures that you want to get into?
Most definitely. Music, I feel like music is a stepping stone for all business ventures.
Okay.
And I feel like music music artists make it look like they're like making the most money in the world,
Yeah.
but that's just not that. I wouldn't say that's the truest thing because it's only like 2 billionaires from rap, and it's like 2,700 billionaires in the world.
Yeah.
Only two of them are rappers, you know.
That's true.
And the two that rap, they're not billionaires off of rap.
That's facts.
Jay-Z and Kanye West, they're not billionaires because they rap good
Yep.
or they got the best album sold. That shit don't make no money. These real white people out here having real money, or not even white people, just successful people in life. So it's like shit. Rap ain't the only thing. Rap ain't the only venture. It's a stepping stone. You know what I'm saying? To get it to the next level. So I feel like 5 years from now, shit, my music should do enough for me to step to the next ventures, where I can still do this rap shit for fun.
That's facts, bro. And that's how old are you?
23.
23. That's good that you're learning this young, because my background is financial advising.
Yeah.
And like you said, 2 rappers out of all the billionaires. And, shit, bro, if you get some good money like that, my advice will be real estate would be the first thing you should get into. Real estate is it's made more millionaires than any other industry. And that's what I tell people all the time. Get your money straight. Avoid debt as much as you can, because that shit will kill you from, the interest that it adds up. Is just a snowball effect. And then, get into real estate. And after that, get into stocks. And then, like you said, just start branching out to make businesses and shit like that. Because the game plan, just how you were talking about rap, like there's not a set blueprint. With business, there is a set blueprint in the sense of like making money type shit. We've seen, like I said, real estate has made the most millionaires out of any industry. Man, start with that one. Get the fucking cash flow going. Get the like you said, apartments, residential, commercial, whatever. There's only so much land in the world. If you don't get you any fucking land, bro, that shit will fuck you over.
True. And it's crazy, bro, because everything costs. I mean, like everything is for sale. Like you can look out the window and that building over there is for sale.
Yep.
That land over there for sale. Everything is for sale. You look at. So it's like, hell yeah, like I can see why real estate is the main thing, because like, that's like, that's crazy. Like everything is for sale. Like, so it's like, hell yeah, real estate, like towers downtown and shit.
Everything, bro.
All that shit. Like it's somebody that's actually owning it, making millions off that. Penthouses and shit, and they can sell it whenever they want to.
Yeah,
if you come with the right price.
And like you said, sometimes you don't even know how rich a motherfucker is, bro. They'll come in here with a t-shirt, jeans, and some sandals, motherfucking worth 2-point-something billion, 5 billion. And you're just like, what the fuck?
Drive a Toyota Prius.
Exactly.
With some Velcro. You hear me?
Who put you these ideas in your head of like making sure that your money's straight? Because we see a lot of people, not just in rap, like just in general, a lot of people fuck up their money fast whenever they get that opportunity. Who put you these ideas? Where did you get this game from?
Shit, I really been wanting to be a businessman since I was a young kid. Shit, like when I played sports and shit, they used to always ask me like, what you want to do on the side, like for plan B? And I used to always say like a businessman, business and management. That was my first answer. Like it's my favorite answer I used to give to him. So it was like, shit, I really wanted to do that. So now that I'm older, I still want to do business. I feel like all this life shit, that's what this life shit is about.
Yeah.
It's about business. It's either being like a business or a worker. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And freedom, bro. Freedom is the main thing, like you're saying.
Yeah, it's business or worker. Like we work for somebody. Like, you know what I'm saying? And like they got workers. CEOs have workers, and everybody else work for someone. So shit, and CEOs started where the workers were at. So I'm trying to get where the CEOs at and how they got up out the worker situation. So I want to follow that blueprint. And some people don't even realize it as that they just see it. They just wake up and just go to work every day until like they just pay bills until they die.
Bro, like that's one of the scariest things that I think about, like you said, because man, we don't know what happens after this life, and then this life could be the only one that we get. And like you said, for you to be in this cycle, and of course, no disrespect to anybody that does have a great job that they enjoy and they love, but like you said, having a job that you're miserable at, and having to know that for the rest of your life you're just gonna go and work there, and then until you get old, and pretty much a little bit of time after that, and you pass away type shit, bro. Fuck that, bro. That's such a bad feeling to have. And I'm trying to be in the same situation, in the sense of like, bro, I'm trying to live my life. I'm trying to, whenever I'm 40, I want to make sure to be able to fucking travel. If I don't want to work, I don't have to type shit. Like money's coming in, I'm sleeping, money coming in type shit.
Yeah. Hey, yo, that's the motherfucking American dream.
Yeah.
That's what they call the American dream shit. Cause like, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, it's so much shit. It's so much shit out here.
Yeah.
Like, it's so much shit out here, you know what I'm saying? I feel like a lot of people don't realize that, because they be stuck in the environment or in the neighborhood or in the town that they in, so they don't see the bigger picture, or they don't see the possibilities of greatness, or the other side, or like they don't even understand that this shit is barely possible, you know what I'm saying?
Like, I'm fucked already. What?
Like, we fucked up. Like, everything they see is fucked up.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, they think it's the right way to go. They think it's the right thing to do to do bad. Yeah. So a lot of young people just be needing the eye, or just needing a vision to see that this shit possible, or see a way. They don't even know what's possible about this shit. Like, they don't even believe certain shit be possible. They just think just everything is straight, just trenches. So shit, I feel like, it's really a cycle for the poor to stay poor.
Oh yeah.
And the rich to get richer. So shit, I feel like the poor just need to get out more shit and just.
And like you said, especially now, I feel like the internet kind of, not that it gave us a playing field in the sense of now you could be rich type shit, but it gave us the key to get to that level. Now, before, like I said, I come from a financial advising background. Before, you used to pay $20 to buy a stock, and then $20 to sell a stock. So every time you wanted to make a transaction, you'll pay $40 type shit. Imagine somebody who only has $100. You telling me $40 of that is just gonna be on fees? That's you get screwed over type shit. But like, with time, the internet came out. Businesses started to innovate, and now it's free to buy a stock and sell a stock. You see a rise in people getting to the stock market, and I'm bringing that up to give you the perspective of, like you said, before we had that situation where motherfuckers will screw you over. They'll put so many boundaries so that you would not get to that point of even trying to invest, even trying to learn.
The breakthrough point. They don't want you to get there.
And with the internet now, like, instead of going to a library or something, man, this is the most powerful thing. This motherfucking shit will make you rich, bro, if you know how to use it correctly. But there's a lot of dumb shit as well. There's people, you ask them, how long do you spend on your phone? Motherfuckers tell you 7 hours, 8 hours on just stupid shit. But if you know how to use it correctly, man, there's a lot of money that you could be making.
Millionaires are made on the internet.
Yeah. Sure. Yeah, exactly. So with the music, it seems like you got that boss mentality. Are you opposed to signing a deal, or what are your thoughts on that?
Shit, I feel like signing a deal is still relevant. It's still profitable. You can still make it's a gamble from both sides.
What does the label have to bring to the table for you to be like, I'll sign type shit?
A label has to bring, to be honest, bro, I don't even know just the ins and outs, but I know like the masters. I know like the creative control. I want it towards like, and I know that don't come off of just asking for it. That comes with the leverage. So shit,
facts.
So I'll just stay out the way until I build my leverage to where I can make the contract how I would want it.
No, yeah, that's true. Because if you don't come right, they'll fuck you over type shit.
All the way.
They'll say, well, we could get you this fan base. We could get you out there with concerts, this and that. And like you said, if you already have that going on, it's like, now what do you guys bring to the table? If I already have my merch, I already have my concert dates, I already have a studio, like, what the fuck do you actually bring to the table? Yeah. The only, like you said, there's still use for it in the sense of getting playlisted, in the sense of getting through those doors that it'll be hard to fucking get through as an independent artist type shit. but you'll be less fucked over if you do have the leverage type shit.
Yeah, it's down there like fame or riches.
Yeah.
It's fame or riches. And, you know, a lot of people take the fame route.
Yep.
A lot of people
social media shows us that.
So social media showed a lot, but shit, you know, Texas artists. I feel like Texas artists, we got a history of being like independent, underground, like not caring about the
fucking
main
selling CDs out the car type shit,
making millions,
making millions from that.
Yes, sir.
And Texas being so big, like I think Houston's the 4th biggest city in the U.S. and you know Dallas. I think 4 cities from Texas are in the top 15 of biggest cities.
Yeah.
So if you get Texas behind you, bro, like
you can go platinum right here.
Yep. So that's a good mentality that you have, because a lot of the artists, like you said, sometimes the situation's fucked up and you're just like, man, I'm trying to get out of here, you know, any means necessary. And in the long run, it does fuck you over. They take your masters, they own your shit, they own even your name and stuff like that, and you're just like, fuck, bro. Yeah. But shit,
niggas be trying to get out the trenches, shit. But shit, at the same time, you can't even blame them. It's like, you can't blame them. Some dudes be knowing they're gonna get fucked over in the contract, but at the same time, it's about the work. It's about the work ethic.
Mm-hmm.
So like young niggas can never forget that. Like anybody, not even young niggas, people older than me, anybody. I feel like your work ethic always gonna be a win. It don't matter. Okay, so let's see, like if you do get into a contract, and you don't have a good work ethic, and you're not like, you know, you're not like ready to get in the contract, then you're gonna get fucked. Because you're not on your own terms no more. Like you are hired now. Like you on these people's job now. Yeah. But you just sitting at home every day, chilling, smoking weed. You should stay independent for that. When you was your own boss, you could have been doing that when you was your own boss. But you want to sign these folks' paper, and 3 years later, you just ain't doing them smoking, just chilling
in the back seat.
Not doing shit. And you sign on these people paperwork, and now shit not going right, and you saying this and that. You ain't been doing shit. You feel me? But I feel like if you was been grinding your ass off, like going stupid crazy, like, you know, like you signed a deal, it's time to go crazy, instead of I signed a deal, I made it.
Yeah.
You will be a lot farther. Artists could go a lot farther. You know?
Yeah, because lots of people, like you said, they don't understand that it doesn't get easier.
It get harder.
It get harder because now you're at this point. Now your competition is your old self. I have to beat that person that got me to this point, and you know, sometimes the pressure, people fold and shit like that, get comfortable, and you know, that's when you start fucking up. Because music, creative in general stuff, like, bro, you got to be on top of your shit. And it's not about being just consistent. It's about giving good ass work as well. You could put out half-ass work 1,000 times. People still won't fuck with it because it's not good work type shit. You know, you put a good ass song maybe once a month, people are gonna fuck with it because it's good as fuck. And like I said, it'll be different if you put out trash ass songs, 1,000 songs for a month, bro. People are gonna be like, hey, man, fuck that shit.
Yeah, shit ain't shit though.
Yeah. So once it's all said and done, what is the legacy you want whenever they say TSO, JRag? What is the legacy?
Shit, I don't know. I'm still living. I don't know what tomorrow got to bring. So I got so much shit.
Yeah.
That's where it's like, I can't even explain, like, as far as how I want them to feel about me, but shit, a lot of shit. I don't want to be known just as one thing. I'll say that much. I don't want to be known as one thing. I want to be like, you know, I definitely want to leave a legacy, but I want it to be for like multiple things. I want to be versatile, you know.
Somebody like, I feel like the mentality you have is like, bro, I'm trying to catch up to Jay-Z type shit, you know?
Most definitely.
You know, Jay-Z, he's in the music, he's in the sports agency, he's in the alcohol, he's in, you know, anything he touches, that motherfucker making some money, bro.
Jay-Z?
Yep.
Jay-Z isn't, people don't know, like 40% of Jay-Z network comes from artwork.
Yeah.
So that's a big part of his billions, like, is his artwork that he has and the money that he has generated since he had it. So it's like, it's just small shit like that, bro, that people just don't know. Like,
Motherfuckers used to laugh at him whenever he was buying paintings.
When he, shit like
I
that.
still remember, I think it was 2014. He was buying a lot of paintings back in 2011. And people were like, why the fuck is he buying these stupid ass paintings?
For all that money.
Motherfucking knew exactly what he was doing, bro.
Shit triple.
Yep. Yep.
Most definitely. So shit, it be shit like that. Like I feel like it started with the mind. It started with thinking it out, planning it, visionarying it, writing it down. You know what I'm saying? Cause like if you just lie all day, like you never starting it. Like you can't get to step 2 until you step to step 1. So I feel like shit, just taking one step at a time, which is first step, just thinking, planning it. So shit, I'm trying to lay out my eggs out. You know what I'm saying? Give me a notepad.
Yeah.
I have notepads. I write shit down. You know what I'm saying? I'm like a overthinker type shit.
Yeah. Nah, yeah, it's good to write it down.
Old school way.
Yeah, for sure. And the patience too, because not everything comes overnight type shit. You know, fucking tree, it doesn't, you just don't plant the seeds and it's like a tree already, bro. You gotta build that shit up. What do you think we could do better to give the notoriety to Texas artists, in the sense of like, you know, even me, the platform, the blogs, the DJs? What can we do to help you guys as artists get back on, you know, making sure that Texas is always in the conversation?
See, I feel like it's the artists.
To
me personally.
Explain that.
Shit, I feel like Texas artists really never just been like all the way in, like full-time rapper. Like they always had some other shit going.
Yeah.
Like it's too much, like it's Texas. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like we poverty, but we have a lot of opportunity.
Yeah.
So it's like it's easy to get caught up in some other shit to get some money or something. As far as like other places to where it's like they'll be like a full-time artist, and like that's the only thing they can see. Or shit, I don't know. I just can't explain. It's just the artists. I feel like Texas artists just never just took that shit as serious.
I was about to say, it seems like
it seemed like we always had motion or something. Like we always had some we always had some shit going on. So it's like shit, music ain't never just been just towards like we just in the studio 365. We not doing nothing else. Like shit else. It hardly been like that. And I feel like once artists, I'm pretty sure it's a lot of artists that do that, that's waiting for their turn. But like, I feel like once Texas artists just start doing that and become like music before everything, to where it's like you got Cash Money Birdman, he like still on music heavy. He still having like switch gears and try to go somewhere else and like he just music heavy. Like Texas, somebody Birdman age, he would have been doing some other shit like. You know what I'm saying? Been doing some OG shit, like, you know, probably been invested in certain shit or some shit like that. But like, it's just other cities, they be like they old schools, they still be on like rap time. You know what I'm saying? Like they be artists. Like we be regular people. Like I don't know, I can't explain.
I get what you're saying though. Like you said, especially whenever you're like, you know, once we get the motion, it seems like we just kind of just, we cashed out type shit.
Yeah. For sure.
Yeah. Do you feel like there's a new wave coming with the you could say, I guess I would include you now in the Dallas artists too, because how do you see yourself? Do you see yourself as, are you always gonna be just, oh, I'm a Waco artist, or do you include yourself now in the Dallas Fort Worth scene?
Yeah, both. Yeah, both.
Okay.
But I'm most definitely a Waco artist. I ain't gonna never let them say, "Oh, he's a Dallas artist."
Yeah,
I'm gonna always stand Waco. I'm from Waco for sure. But yeah, I'm in the scene though.
Yeah. Do you feel like there's a new wave coming of artists, in the sense of like you said, the build up? Because what happened in Dallas, we saw Yella Beezy, Trap Boy Freddy, you know, Mo 3, Go Yayo, and I feel like they kind of now are stepping back and letting now the new generation come in for Dallas. How do you see it for Texas overall for us? Do you feel like there's kind of a different wave building up, instead of like the rappers that have been on for a while?
Yeah. I feel like it's most definitely a wave.
Yeah.
A new wave coming up. You know what I'm saying? I always be waiting on the new waves and shit like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I feel like it's most definitely a new wave.
It seems like every 3 to 5 years, some other new shit just
hit you right across.
Yeah.
So hell yeah, like the whole Texas. I feel like the whole rap game is finna be a whole new wave. Cause
Mhm.
like most of the artists locked up and shit. Like most of the artists played out, burnt out and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's finna be a whole big wave in the next year or two.
I was gonna bring that up whenever I mentioned Kendrick, because I feel like this motherfucker Kendrick, bro, he's gonna come in with a new like, all right, this is kind of the route that hip hop is gonna take now.
A new blueprint.
Yeah, because like you said, lots of artists getting locked up, lots of artists just chilling, just being comfortable. And with Kendrick coming, I feel like he's kind of like the one that's like, all right, man, this is kind of the route we're taking now, type shit. But we'll see what happens overall. So what do we have next for you? What can the people expect in the sense of like tape, album, singles?
Man,
what do we have next?
A bunch of consistency. Everything them folks want. Matter of fact, we finna drop like Instagram videos, music videos, content, vlogs.
Oh shit!
Shit.
Doing everything.
Everything. T-shirts, do-rags. We finna go crazy though.
There we go.
I feel like
trying to work on the shoe.
All that shit.
Hey,
I feel like the key to this shit is like putting it in them folks' face and being on their ass with it.
bro.
24/7, but you gotta do it for like a certain amount of time.
Yeah.
You gotta do it for so long, like 3 to 6 months.
Mhm.
Consistently, like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like 90 days of anything will get you rich.
Motherfuckers get tired of seeing it, but then they slowly start being a fan. It's just like,
Yeah, fuck it. Like,
Fuck it,
you know
bro.
what? I actually do like it. Fuck it. Like,
Yeah.
it's stuck in my head now. Like,
I've been having that game plan here. Let me tell you about this, because I said I'm gonna flood the streets with fucking interviews, bro, like, and content overall, because I have so much content also. And I've been waiting. My laptop, I've been waiting on that whole since March to come in. My editing right now, I have like this, like, I call it like a secretary computer type shit, because it's not a computer made for editing. It's not made for like creative shit. Like,
Yeah.
it's slow as fuck, bro.
Yeah.
Slow. I'm talking about like I edit a video within an hour, but that whole takes like 9 hours to export.
man.
So like one video a day type shit. I'm like, fuck. But like I was waiting on my laptop, and it was gonna come in the last week of April, and then fucking the shortage happened. So they're like, oh, June 7th to the 20th is gonna come in. And then, I had that game plan of like just flooding the streets with content. But I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Shit happens. It is what it is. But I'm still just like, bro, consistently just drop. Cause like you said, sooner or later they'll be like, you know what? Fuck it, bro. Like this motherfucker, his videos are kind of good. His music is all right. It's rubbing on me type shit. It's like, oh, and he's rapping for the city. Man, fuck it, bro. Let me support.
Yeah. Grind. You gotta grind when ain't nobody looking.
Yeah.
That's the main
Yeah.
thing. Grind when ain't nobody looking. That's what make it count. For sure. So hell yeah, just keep grinding.
And how could the people reach you? Where could they see the content from? The YouTube to IG to all the streaming? Tell them about that.
Shit. I'm on all platforms, bro. Everywhere, like Apple Music, Spotify, all that shit. They can go look me up at TSO JRag.
JRag.
JRAG, most definitely. Hell yeah.
Another question I had for you: what really separates you from everybody else trying to make it out here?
What separates me, shit.
Yeah. What do you bring different to the table?
Shit, me being original,
Mm.
me not trying to be nobody else. You know what I'm saying? Me being me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't never copied nobody. I ain't never did nothing. I feel like shit, they play a big role into the small piece of success that I have had.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But shit, I feel like shit, yeah, my originality.
Mhm.
Yeah, and coming out with my own movements and yeah.
And for somebody that's watching this and they're like, ah, man, he's a cool guy. Let me check out the music type shit. How would you describe the music for somebody who has never listened to it?
Shit, it's trap music,
Mm.
but it's versatile. Like I can do a lot. I can dib and I can dab.
Yeah.
So I can do it how you want to do it. I got different music for what you want to listen to. It's however you feeling. I got it. You know what I'm saying? I got the slow down music. I got the depressed music. I got the pain music. I got the live music. I got the club music. I got the music for the females. I got music that's where the kids might be singing it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I feel like I got a lot of songs and I got versatility. But I feel like it's hard to just put me in one corner.
Mm.
So shit, I'll just leave it at like just trap music versatile trap music.
Do you punch in? Do you write? Do you freestyle? What's your method?
Shit.
What's the recipe for you?
Now lately I've been punching in.
Punch in?
I punch in.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah, I punch in because shit, it's more creative and it sound like it be better because it's like your deliverance be better. I don't know, and it just feel better like when you punching in. But it is more costly in the studio. But I feel like the work be better at the end. Like, so I feel like I'll just take that loss for that game and just punch in. Cause
Got it. That's dope. That's dope. Final question I do have for you is, what is your advice for the up and coming artist or somebody who wants to jump in the game? What is some advice or free game that you could give them? Lessons learned that you've gone through.
Lessons learned that I gone through shit. Always network. Always be open arms. Always don't never not be. Because if you not be, it's gonna create people that don't like you for no reason. So I always create motherfucking like make friends. You know what I'm saying? And then another one, keep the streaks, and keep the rap. I mean, you can bring it into if you want to, but you can't go to jail and get locked up and shit. Like the police shit, like they making the rap game police style as fuck. So it's like
hip hop police, bro.
That shit real. I feel like shit. So shit, I feel like like just shit. Keep that shit out the mix. Keep that shit out the business. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. Shit.
I mean, we see what's happening with Thug.
Most definitely.
See what's happening with Gunna and YSL. I think they were bringing up stuff from like 2013 and shit like that.
Come on, man.
That's crazy, dude.
Letting them boys be free though. That's the fucked up part.
Yeah.
They was thinking shit.
Just waiting.
Yeah, like
stalking and
so shit. You know what I'm saying? You see how shit like them ain't nothing but just examples though.
Yeah.
So shit, you supposed to use everything around you as an example. So I feel like shit, that's an example for everybody. Like shit, they can use your fucking lyrics. You know what I'm saying? They can do that in the third. So shit, I feel like shit, keep that shit separate.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And I feel like another thing I gotta say with that shit, like the street shit and the rap shit, like drill rappers don't get booked as much as non-drill rappers.
The money gets affected.
The money gets affected a lot because people don't like booking shows with artists that's like liabilities.
Yeah.
Like if you a liability, they think the concert gonna get shot up and shit. They got contracts saying that nothing's gonna happen, no one's gonna get hurt. So it's gonna be hard for them to book you comfortably. And if they do say fuck it, let's book them, they're not gonna book you for what you asking.
Yeah.
They gonna throw you like 25, 100, whatever. You might be asking for 75. They don't want that. They not finna risk all that for you because you drill all your songs. So shit, I feel like shit, drilling is like, it's easy to become stagnant, but it's easier to pop like that, but it's easier to be stagnant. You know what I'm saying? Because it sells so good, but like people are so like scared and terrified of it. Like people not rocking with it, but it sell good. But as far as like, you definitely missing money doing like the drill rapping and shit. So I feel like shit, you ain't gotta rap about exactly what you doing. Like if you really on there or anything, like I feel like artists should learn all that too. You know what I'm saying? Like you got plenty of artists that's really on some type of shit, but they not just killing every single bar. Like every single bar, they straight up like, okay, nobody cares, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like shit,
that's fucking true. Cause security bill goes up, like you said, potential of being sued, straight up liability at the end of the day. And rest in peace to Pop Smoke. He was really into the drill, but like he was able to understand the commercial side of it as well.
Yeah,
making good ass records that motherfuckers were making TikTok off of some of his shit. So stuff that sells, and you could call it like mainstream and stuff like that. But shit, bro, it's a lot of money in the mainstream, in the universal music, because whenever you're a liability, like you said, the show money goes down. less shows. You probably don't even get booked as much as somebody who's just like a regular artist type shit.
Exactly. And that's another thing. Like somebody who's a drill artist may have the argument, say like, I do get shows, I do get features, I do get that.
Yeah.
But you don't know what you would be getting if you wasn't doing that. Like you getting 5,000 for the feature, you have been getting 10. Like you have been getting like, cause like it's more marketable. It's more, people are less scared of you. Like people are less like you see.
You'll probably never see an arena
never
compared
to like a YBN Corday.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Selling out like 20,000. No street drill artists not doing that.
Mm-hmm.
None. So it's like shit.
Take notes.
Yeah. So shit. That shit a major role. But the thing is, it's harder to break through on that side. Yeah. It's harder to break through. It's hard to break through like just rapping like non-vulgar. Like you damn near gotta be vulgar.
And I feel like you said, you hit it on the head with the, like you said, you're easier to pop with the drill. But from there, once you got people's eyes and stuff like that, you gotta be able to like come up with good music that everybody else could kind of pick up type shit. We see, I said Pop Smoke. You saw lots of the Atlanta rappers that make like killing music. They still know how to make the hits as well. Like 21 Savage, Future, and all of them. Like they'll make some music about like, hey man, fucking the Draco, this and that, all killing shit. But they know how to make the bangers too that will sell out shows and will be played at the clubs and shit like that, and like bring a lot more money in than just, like you said, a couple features or a couple small shows.
Most definitely. But like 21 Savage, they broke the barrier. Like they're one of the ones that did get to make it all the way through as a drill rapper. Mm-hmm. But like that, I'm saying like as far as like, yeah, you have your drill artists and shit that make it, and I ain't saying there's something wrong with the drill rap or none. I'm just saying as far as like commonly,
Lil Durk too. I feel like he killing the game.
Yeah, he killing them, and he the highest artist, and he like a drill artist. So shit. So I don't feel like it's just for everybody, but like just for the average person, I feel like shit, it's hard to like, blow up out your region, because at the same time, that's what like, I don't know, shit.
Nah, but like you said, people like the violence. It
sells for
the
sure.
Car crash effect. You see a fucking car crash. What the fuck going on over there? Type shit.
Yeah, people love that.
Yeah. So once you got people's eyes, you got to know how to be able to maneuver in the way to get stuff to sell and sell the tickets.
To keep it rolling.
Yeah.
To keep it rolling, because to me, basically, now I'm talking about the drill audience is damn near like, they just love your music. It's like you need people that's gonna support the hell out of you, support the fuck out you. You feel me? That's to where like you need like 1,000 real deal fans.
Yeah.
In the drill audience, they real deal fans, but they're not like, they not finna come buy 10 of your shirts for their whole,
Nah, yeah, I get you.
So it's like you need the white fans. You need the like the little white kids that love your fucking music, that's gonna buy. Mom, we need 5 tickets. They're $65. Yeah, man. Like,
all right, son.
Yeah, all right, son. How much is it? 400, 5. You feel me? So I feel like shit. You need all those fans.
Yeah,
like, you need those fans.
I was talking about this with one of my friends, and he's actually a Hispanic artist, and I was telling him about that. Like, the thing, of course, you're always gonna have that support of us minorities, but 60% of people here in the U.S. are white. So that's a big audience that, bro, if they fuck with you, man, you fucking selling out shows, you fucking cashing out, fam.
'Cause they gonna support the fullest.
Yeah, they'll spend money like crazy. So,
most definitely.
Once you make that breakthrough, you gotta be able to keep that shit too.
Yeah, and then that's what a lot of this shit about. A lot of this shit about is like having like diehard fans. It's like you can have 1 million fans, but diehard fans is not the same as fans. You can have like 1,000 diehard fans, but 1 million fans. Like an artist can have 1 million fans, but 1,000 diehard fans, as in like, he's guaranteed he's averaging like 1 million views a video, but he sell like hoodies on his link in his bio. he only sell 1,000.
Yeah.
But I get 1,000,000 likes though. Like, how the fuck am I only selling 1,000?
I feel like we've seen that so much. I've seen that so much even with artists here, you know, in Dallas, in the sense of like the social media presence is huge, but they can't even pack out a 100 people venue.
And that hard fan.
200.
Yeah.
But the presence on social media crazy. You don't think that they're the biggest thing out here, bro?
Most definitely, bro. Cause it's like, yeah, that's the key.
Yeah.
That's the key. It's the diehard fans. It's like they probably have like a big majority of fans, but like only like 50 diehard fans, or like they just diehard is gonna show up to any and every event and spend on every piece of merch that you post and shit like this. But I feel like especially to like independent artists, I feel like getting your diehard fans is like plays a big role in your career, because you can do a lot with diehard fans. Like,
you'll get paid for the rest of your life.
You get paid for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
You can sell out. You can book yourself.
I mean, we see these fucking rock and roll bands touring from the 80s and shit, still selling out fucking arenas because people still fucking love those fucking shit.
Diehard. And I feel like hip hop got the less diehard fans.
Yeah.
Out of all genres.
Especially, I feel. What's your take with shows in hip hop? Because I was talking about this with somebody, and I feel like being a rapper is so hard to put on a good show, in the sense of like you don't have the instruments like a rock, or you don't have to like just be there with your vocals like a singer. Like, I feel like with hip hop, the pressure's higher to give a good show.
Yeah.
You know, what is your take on stage presence as a rapper?
That's a good ass topic, bro. Shit. I don't know. I feel like it is hard, shit, because to put on a show as a rapper, you have to like be running and jumping and like actually performing. When it's like, because you got like you have to hold the stage down alone.
Yeah.
You know, like you say, a band has the whole band back there. You got the drummers.
Yeah.
You got the all type of different people. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like shit. I feel like all of that plays a role into where like why we got the less diehard fans.
Yeah.
All of that plays a role in it.
The live show is, the pressure's higher.
The pressure higher.
The rapper.
It's easier to decline. It's easier to just I don't know. I feel like rappers got it hard out of all genres. You know?
No, yeah, especially with shows, for sure. I do see that. You know, I've gone to different shows from different genres and stuff like that, and even country, they'll have the bands. Mexican artists, they'll have instruments in their bands and stuff like that. And sometimes, you know, a motherfucker will do their solos with the guitars, or like the drummer will do their solos and shit like that. It's a whole different vibe. And then the pressure of like you said, being alone, and you know, you got to rock out this crowd. I feel like it's kind of like in the sense how a comedian is kind of like on stage and it's like, all right, motherfucker, make me laugh, you know? Yeah. With the rapper, it's like, all right, bro, put on a fucking show. Yeah. You know, there's nothing behind you. It's just you and the audience, and it's like, all right, go from there. Because there's rappers. One of my favorite rappers is Gucci Man. I saw him whenever he was Fat Gucci. Bro, all he did was just in the middle of the stage and like just singing the songs, holding the mic. All he did is just finger like that, this and that. And I'm like, damn, bro, this show kind of is whack. You know, he didn't move anywhere, bro. But it's like, I fuck with this music heavy. Trap God 1, 2, Trap House 3. Like, bro, like all the Gucci mixtapes, I loved it, this and that. But like seeing him on stage, I was like, damn, like, you know, it's... Yeah. I could have just heard this by myself, type shit.
That's why they tell rappers, like, you must work out. You must, like, eat healthy, drink water. Because when you performing as a rapper is, like, a different level. Yeah. Like, they want to show. So they want your ass jumping and running back and forth. You got to go this side, that side, jump. You know, be loud and be crunk because, like, people paid their money. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So like you have to put on a show, and these artists be having like tours. They'll tour for like 3-4 months. Yeah. So they gotta do this shit in and out. So hell yeah, I feel like eating healthy, all that shit plays a part into rappers like performance.
Giving a good show.
Yeah, all that. Like being in shape, all that, and fit.
Oh yeah, because I remember seeing Young Thug. He came for performance in the House of Blues, Dallas. This was 2017, I think. I had never heard of Travis Scott. So it was Young Thug. He was headliner, and then Travis Scott was right before him, type shit. Bro, that motherfucker rocked the fucking show. He rocked the show. I said, who the fuck is this? I searched up Travis Scott right after the show and stuff like that because, like you said, the presence that he held, being able to like feed off the energy from the crowd and knowing how to maneuver with the energy and just being able to rock out the show. You know, I became a fan that day just seeing his stage presence. Also, Young Thug, he killed it as well. And like I said, I've been to good concerts, I've been to bad concerts. Just because the music is good, that doesn't mean that it'll translate over for the stage presence. That's kind of like the point that we're trying to give out and stuff like that. And it seems like you said, work out, know how to fucking rock your songs, because if you don't know, bro, like the crowd feels that shit. Like, man, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's crowd presence. You gotta have crowd presence on the stage. It ain't about your song. It ain't about how hard you spin it. It ain't about how sorry you spin it. Like bro said, it's all about your crowd presence, bro.
Yeah.
You gotta get connected with the crowd and engage. Like you gotta make the crowd feel like they damn near on the stage with you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta get
That's
engaged,
facts.
and if they ain't lit enough, you gotta jump in the crowd. You gotta do something. You gotta like.
Yeah.
You feel me? So hell yeah, I feel like performing a big role, a big part into an artist's like into an artist's success. Performances.
Do you have any shows coming soon?
I had one May 12th, but shit, some whole other shit happened. It had got canceled and shit. Yeah, so shit, I gotta rebook it and shit.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
But you've done shows already.
Yeah, most definitely.
And how would you say? I was about to say, how would you say is your stage presence as an artist?
Shit, it's pretty good.
You be killing that shit.
Hell yeah, but shit, you know, nigga got some learning to do.
Oh yeah.
For sure, but shit, hell yeah, it was pretty good.
How did it feel the first time you did your show, and you saw people like, you know, either knowing the words to your songs, just feeding off the energy and shit like that? Like, how was that feeling?
It felt good in the bitch. That's
Like,
really like
holy fuck.
it's the best feeling, bro.
Yeah.
That's the best feeling, putting in that work and that time and the money, and you seeing like the outcome.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's different whenever somebody comments and you're seeing them face to face in freaking presence, just like knowing the songs to your words and stuff like that. You're like, what the fuck, bro?
Yeah, that shit feel good, bro.
That shit's a different feeling.
That's a different feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah, because anything other than that, you will feel like you damn near working for nothing. Like you working is going unnoticed.
Yeah.
But like I said, that's the time you still got to grind even though nobody watching.
It's part of the game.
It's part of the game, but shit, it just feel good when you know somebody watching and they know your words. You feel like you feel good. So hey, yeah, that's a good ass feeling.
That's dope. That's dope to hear, man. So best of luck with everything. You know, appreciate you stopping by. And you know, any projects or music videos or anything, just let me know. We'll post it as well. Show love to that. Any shows, like you said, you're gonna rebook. So let me know whenever the show comes out. Any last words that you want to tell the people before we do head out?
Shit, man. Shout out to everybody who fucking with me. Shout out to the best podcast in Dallas, man.
Hell yeah.
We in here, man. Big trap shit. Free the guys. Long little tweet. Let's go. We going up this year.
Guys too.
Hey. All right, guys, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, get notified whenever we drop new content. And we out. Yup.
We out.